easier said than done.
Jericho Cruz wants a 3-ball.
Oh, wow.
And he gets it, a ball and one.
Well, this guy has really been tremendous here in the finals.
Jericho Cruz coming up big once again for the San Miguel Beermen.
These are difficult shots, Paolo. Stepping back for a three, falling away. I mean, you gotta be really, strong, most especially.
You have practically 5 guys. It's a 5-out offense here. So Jaruela can do that instead of camping out in the 3-point area.
Tried to make Wami Chongson work on the defensive end, but this is a good touch for Junmar inside. Banging against Kelly Williams. Gets his space, gets the N1.
Long term against Junmar.
And he caught it clean. As they lead now by 7 points, 9-2. BGR, he's left open. He can make it from there, and he drains it. And for TNT, you have a lot of bodies there who can bang with Junmar Fajardo. But of course, Junmar will have the advantage against one of them.
Against anyone. But you want to keep Eram, Kelly Williams, Galinato. These guys will all have their turn on Junmar.
BGR inside, kicks it out to Heading. Another 3 on the way. It's good again. 2 triples for Jordan Heading. They take the lead back 15-13.
8 points now in the game for Jordan Heading. And 2 of those threes, both of those threes coming from assist passes from BGR.
Good post-up move from Motaw Tua. He misses. Fajardo with the offensive rebound and the easy stick back. Jeron Teng to the corner. Troliano, no opening yet. Don gets one to crawl in. Basket and 1 for Troliano.
Put the ball on the floor, attack his defense and his mobility. This is not the same Pugoy that was playing earlier in this conference.
As he goes back to Calvin Oftana. That pass connects with BGR. The left crawls in for Brandon Ganuelas-Rosser, who's also being effective with Buntin barely getting to that pass. As they can now set up a play. 4 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Heading, exploding, and laying it up and in on the left side. Yes. They trim the deficit down to 7, 40-33. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Heading kicks it out to Oftana. Shoots over the defense and swishes it home for 3.
Once again, Heading gets close to the paint. That attracts the help defense and that leaves Oftana open.
So they will play off of Pugoy this time. He takes another 3.
Again.
Why not?
Stepped on the line on a 3 and then a 4. And then look at this miscommunication. CJ Perez leaves him open.
Yeah.
And
That's brave if you're going up against a good 3-point shooting team. Let's see how this pans out. Another 4 on the way. It's gone for Jordan Heading. That perimeter shooting will be on the side of TNT. But
not by
the
this much.
efficiency, the percentage.
And I'm sure his presence in practice, with the way he works hard, rubs off on his TNT teammates.
Oh, another 3 from Calvin Oftana. Sorry, a long 2 that time around. But another set of perimeter points for the Tropang 5J.
And even on a seemingly broken play, they made a basket here. He thought he had the advantage in that mismatch.
Pugoy to be the buzzer.
Oh my God!
The
Pugoy
is gone for Pugoy. Off the curl, falling away. First game back, limited minutes. Doesn't matter whatsoever.
You get the ball to your bread and butter in Junmar Fajardo.
For TNT, you need to stay aggressive. You know that the run is coming from the San Miguel Beermen, but the shots keep falling for TNT. Their 10th triple of the match. This one courtesy of Kelly.
This is just amazing shooting, and Kelly will always have the confidence to take that because that's part of their offense. That is their point of attack. They will shoot whenever Junmar is not defending him from outside.
And getting that takeaway. 3-point shot is good for Calvin Oftana as they extend their lead. How to best defend Junmar Fajardo. I mean, you can stop him, obviously.
Right.
But Kelly said that his lead will stay at 21 for TNT, 74-53. 3 minutes and a half remaining. CJ, the pass, lands with Jericho. The one-hander is good with a foul. That is what he brings to the table. Just all-out aggression all the time on both ends of the floor. But how tight Jericho Cruz is manning Pogoy. He still wiggles free. He still lets it go and drains another one. A long two for Pogoy as he has 17 points in the game.
This is just excellent shot making coming from Pogoy.
But that's more like it coming from CJ Perez. It's all downhill now, attacking the interior defense of TNT. They screen for Pogoy again, playing cat and mouse with Jericho. Pogoy splits a double. Pogoy to Cobuntin. The three-point shot is good for Glenn. Aurin goes back to Pogoy.
Every time Pogoy is on the floor, they go to him.
He rejects the ball screen. A three-point shot is sweet for RR Pogoy.
Wow, look at this. This is a clinic in high ball screen play. Tautua is forced to help.
It was down to a 15-point TNT advantage. Now back up to 21 off of the efforts of Pogoy. They tried to repost, but Kelly Williams adjusted his defense. Luckily for them, Mo Tautua was available for that pass inside.
They're going to go back here to Aral.
Now it's Cruz. Back to Pogoy. He snakes the dribble. Pogoy inside. The kick out to Enciso. He will take the three and make it. If he's not shooting, he's creating for open threes.
That's 5 points and 2 assists, both of them on three-pointers. Pretty much 11 points created by Aral Pogoy in
Budget
2 minutes.
3 minutes per quarter is what he gets, but he is maximizing each and every moment. Jericho only with 3 to work with. CJ goes to the step back, and it is good to be the buzzer here in the third quarter.
Win that third quarter because of that basket, but what about Aral Pogoy in the last 3 minutes once again of the third?
TNT banking. The mid-range shot earlier misses this one. CJ Perez sends it forward to Chris Ross. Ross on the move, well defended still, he banks it home.
Without Junmar Fajardo, which is very important.
Jordan Heading missing from the outside. Tipping is good though for JP Eram. A couple of threes to fall on their side just to power this comeback bid for the Beermen. Kelly Williams just checked in, cats a three from the corner.
Kelly missed a couple of threes early in the third, and Chot subbed him. Now he's fresh again.
And again, it doesn't matter what happens on one end. Chris Ross just puts his head down, attacks. Even if he missed, Junmar Fajardo was open for that easy putback. Meanwhile, a counter from Jordan Heading off that backdoor cut. End of the bench guards for the San Miguel Beermen now plying their trade for TNT as he sent it back to Bea.
Over in the San Miguel huddle, Coach Leo.
But their lead is down to just 12. CJ rifles a pass inside. Junmar banging, goes reverse, too deep. Second effort, good for Fajardo. It's a 10-point game. It all started with defensive effort coming from Chris Ross. Trollano does not have space to take the shot. Now he does. Trollano converts from downtown. We have now erased 21 off of sheer will and determination. Don Trollano, explosive. With that three-point shot, it is 92-89. Boy, the floater, too strong. Rebound, a big one for SMB.
That was a good shot for Pogoy, but here comes CJ.
Perez, inches his squad closer, only down by one now, 92-91. CJ, Perez on the left side, misses. The rebound is hooked. Another rebound, Fajardo converts, and they take the lead.
Offensive rebounding might by the Beermen, Tautua, and Fajardo taking control.
And that two-big lineup working out well on the gamble from Coach Leo Austria. Oftana running into trouble. Oftana finds a pass to BGR. The attack and the slam from Brandon Ganuelos-Rosser. Point lead off of this scramble, a broken play. Tautua overcommitted. And BGR, SMB has a foul to give. They're playing off Tautua now. Chris Ross up top. They ball screen Chris Ross for three. What a time to come alive for Chris Ross.
But what about Chris Ross? With the defender going under, what guts from Chris Ross to take that three-point shot?
Perfectly timed. A miss from Junmar as it stays as only a 2-point lead for SMB.
Great challenge coming from Calvin of Tana and Pugoy.
Pugoy wants the lead.
Oh!
He will get it. From the comeback king, R.R. Pugoy.
Look at this. Nice clean from Kelly. Junmar is like 5 feet away, and R.R. Pugoy has made a living off that shot.
It's been a while, but
That's correct, pal.
This will be one of my more favorite moments covering a game for sure. As here we see Chris Ross going on the attack. Coach, we got to talk about how good Chris Ross has been on the offensive end. With Brian Heruela, always a tenacious defender, Tama Brian. And that time forcing that up. No good, gets his own miss, flips it up again. Junmar is there. And Coach, Junmar Fajardo, slow start in that first half. That's got to be in the back of their minds, considering how much they had to come back from. They were down by as much as 24, as CJ Perez attacks and scores two.
They're doing exactly what most teams do against San Miguel. They run pick and rolls with Junmar involved.
The shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool. It won't let you down. TNT on the offensive end, almost 2 minutes played without any basket, as Kelly Williams corrects me as soon as I say it.
Well, that always helps because last game we talked about the fact that TNT shot so well from that three-point line. If you can hit those three-point shots, it keeps you in the game.
Well, here's Junmar Fajardo working on Kelly Williams right now. CJ Perez trying to dance with Brian Heruela. That's good defense from Brian Heruela, as he's now off to the races. Mo Tautua right in front of him. He shoots anyway. Oh, he gets that off the glass. He has a knack for shot blocking. Here's Mo Tautua. He's going to try that and test that. Junmar Fajardo, so active on the offensive end.
TNT is really showing hard on pick and rolls and making it very difficult for SMB to score.
We got to talk about those points in the paint, second chance points he conceded, and the 12 offensive rebounds they allowed San Miguel to have, as Junmar Fajardo scores inside. 6 turnovers here for the Tnt Tropang 5G, and none so far for San Miguel Beermen. They have been immaculate in that department. And points off turnovers, 8-0. As Calvin of Tana trying to get through work inside, gets the basket and one. Let's take a look at this again. This shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool. It won't let you. Jaron Deng with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Don Trollano working against Calvin of Tana. Trollano. Oh, the turnaround J is good. Don Trollano, the turnaround. One-footed J. Dirk-esque a bit. And Junmar Fajardo's not on the floor at the moment. Chris Ross working in Simon and Cecil, finding Jaron Deng. Little push shot is good.
That's what I was talking about earlier, how they're getting penetration or they're posting up Junmar and they're getting cuts off the basketball is leading to points for San Miguel.
Simon and Cecil. Now Jaron Deng's in front of him. Finding Boy Era. Simon and Cecil right at the face of Jaron Deng.
And we all know that Simon used to play for San Miguel, so those shots must feel good for him.
The added incentive scoring his former team. Here's CJ Perez working on Kim Maurin. Oh, he's been straight into Boy Adam, but then Mo Tautua was there to cut.
Here's the cut again to the basket.
Short. CJ Perez, another opportunity here for San Miguel. Oh, they have been just ravenous on the offensive rebounding.
Nice move.
Jaron Deng.
Work there by Chris Ross. Knowing that Calvin was going to go for that block, so he decided to pass the ball.
Ball security has been an issue here for TNT, Coach, in this game.
And Ross is really playing Pugoy very physical.
Kelly Williams, back to Pugoy. RR, that's all the space he needed. And that's the first field goal of RR in this game.
And that was because Kelly Williams made a pump fake and fake like he was going to go to the basket. Chris Ross came over and helped, leaving Pugoy open for that shot.
CJ Perez working on Simon and Cecil. Now Mo Tautua. Marshall Lassiter. Marshall settles for the jumper. That's good. Here's Chris Ross. Now Junmar. Motautua settles for 3 and he strikes back.
Big shot by Motautua, answering the three-point shots of Rosso on the other end.
Motautua needed to get that one down. And they were not shooting the ball well from beyond the arc in that first half. In fact, they did not make a single three-pointer in the first half. And that's a basket and one as Calvin Oftana is starting to heat up. This shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool. It won't let you down. Now Calvin, Tnt Tropang right in front of him. Tnt Tropang had a great first half. Calvin got Junmar up. Short shot clock here. Calvin Oftana. Oh, he buries it. 64-59. As we take a look at Calvin Oftana taking on the challenge of Tnt Tropang. Big triple. TNT looking to keep the momentum going. Calvin Oftana against Motautua. Calvin, the crossover, the shot.
Yes.
Shooter's bounce. And Calvin Oftana unconscious.
And Rosa's really showing his awareness on defense here. Once again, he blocks the shot.
But CJ Perez there to clean that up. Restores a 5-point lead.
Nice pump fake there.
This nearby defensive stop of the half is brought to you by Pioneer Elastoceel. Pioneer Elastoceel shooting at a 33% clip here so far. With 3 rebounds. Jordan Heading gets a 3-ball.
That pick and roll play defensively.
So Kelly Williams will go back to the bench. Henry Ganato will check in as we take a look at that shot coming from Jordan Heading. On the attack, Jordan Heading. Finding Glenco Buntin. Glenco Buntin loves his finals moments.
There's one thing you have to realize about TNT. They're going to penetrate and they're going to pass to those side open men in the corners. And you have to be prepared for that. You have to close out well.
An important basket because that ties things up 77-all. Jericho Cruz. Not a great day for layups. Oh, but what a move from Kelly Williams. CJ Perez with the steal. Chris Ross pitches forward. Tnt Tropang scores. And Tnt Tropang will get the foul. San Miguel looking to pounce on that weakness. Simon Enciso driving. And what a seal, by the way, from Kelly Williams to allow Simon Enciso to do that. Oh, yes, there it is. Oh, no, here is the shot of the game brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game. Rexona Ice Cool, it won't let you down.
That's the athletic ability of CJ Perez. He's able to change that shot.
Chris Ross. Now Tnt Tropang triggers a quick 3. Chris Ross comes up with a steal. Tnt Tropang ahead, and Tnt Tropang will have to finish. A game-tying high for the San Miguel Beermen. The 4 steals, all highlights
for a long time. He actually led the league in assists, I think in his rookie year.
And here's Tnt Tropang. Right at the face of BGR. That is huge. And of course, an answer here for Kelly Williams. Kelly, important basket there as they are trying to stay within touching distance. 3:39 left to play here. Jericho Cruz finds Motautua. Tropang going in, and that is a great burst coming from Tnt Tropang. He pulls up for 4 straight away. That would have been big, but BGR gets it, and he misses the bunny as well. And Motautua will get the lay-in. Man, misheard an instruction. So
what instruction is that? You're up by 10
I know, because he was pointing at the bench right after. So here's Motautua with a basket, and Jordan Heading will...
Again, 43 years young for Kelly Williams.
Yeah, it's just how people are built physically, you know.
Pagoy, nice drive, nice fake out, and the floater.
He's got 4 in the ball game right now.
Take a look at this beautiful fake out by R. Pagoy, 2 out of 3. Meanwhile, CJ trying to be aggressive, steps back for a 3. Short rebound, Junmar gets doubled. CJ couldn't handle it. Tautua for 3. Big time shot. San Miguel cuts the lead down to 1.
He seems to be able to make at least one 3-point shot every ball game so far in this series. But that was good hustle there, and Junmar already picked up his second rebound there in that offensive rebound.
Tana, floater, and that's 2 baskets in a row for TNT.
Yeah, you had to shoot it quick because Junmar was closing out. He had no more sight of the basket. No?
And again, Junmar didn't have any blocks in game 2. That's very surprising. As now he's trying to post up Kelly Williams. Shoots over Kelly.
That's his favorite.
Kelly, one more time. This time attacks. Kelly tried to drop it off. And they go back out to Heruela. Kelly this time shoots again. Back-to-back threes for Kelly Williams. Corners in a row for Kelly as the Tnt Tropang 5G take an early 7-point lead, 12-5.
Well, today, so far, he has shone from him. By the way, Johnson together with Trolianos come into the ball game.
Meanwhile, Motao Tua.
Late in the defense. You know, you can see here. Now he's late. He's trying to go to that position, and he's late.
And the shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Wami, back to Troliano. He's the guy here from the perimeter for the Beermen. What a tough shot!
He's got to have a good big game for them, you know.
And the shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool. It won't let you down.
Just a one possession game, only a 3-point lead now. And again, there's Troliano.
Again, so aggressive for the Beermen. Jericho Cruz. Ooh, they go under. He shoots a 3 and ties the game.
Only a minute and 7 seconds left. TNT trying to push it.
Arpagoy can't counter. Galinato back to Cobuntin, who sinks a free throw line jumper. 4 and 5, Junmar late on this play. Somebody's open. They don't give it to Galinato, who was open on that play. Jordan heading, big triple. Emphasize here by the Tnt Tropang 5G in order to get a victory in this ball game. As we take a look at that last 3-point shot by Jordan. Missed opportunity, chance for the Beermen to take their first lead of the ball game as CJ Perez missing that layup.
Yeah.
Cobuntin pushing it. Stops, shoots, that's his favorite spot,
Yeah.
and makes another one.
I think he has had 3 shots from that area already in this ball game.
Same spot, same result here for Glenn Cobuntin as TNT gets the 2-point lead back. Jericho Cruz, second 3 and the lead for the Beermen. Jericho Cruz shoots a 3 again, pulls up one more time. Cruz, that's the first. This one's tougher. That's the second over Simon Enciso. A bit of Tana waiting for his teammates. Cobuntin. He's been great for the Tnt Tropang 5G. Shoots a 3 this time. Oh, Cobuntin!
9 points already in the ball game. So whatever Calvin could not give them so far here, Galinat, we have Cobuntin making up for it.
He's been perfect, 4 out of 4 from the field.
You love that. Oh,
that's a foul on Galinato, plus the basket for the Kraken.
Yeah.
And he had a good start to this ball game. Has been pulled since, only 4 points for RR. Boy, driving inside. Basket is good, plus the foul. That shot.
Because Junmar covered this. Watch Junmar follow him. And there's the reach in there. And the foul that was scored.
As Arpagoy trying to exploit this matchup against Gerard. RR steps back, shoots a 3. Oh, gets the triple.
Like I said, you know, when this guy is feeling it, I think that's only the second personal foul now of Kelly.
Look at this degree of difficulty for Arpagoy.
Yeah.
No problem. Covers on defense.
He's very good at picking up those kind of rebounds.
CJ finally gets his first points of the game.
You're going to have to dive if Junmar comes out and tries to meet the scorer, no? Because that's really your open shot.
Patience paying off for RR. Galinato, meanwhile, trying to guard Fajardo. Fajardo, easy.
They go back to Junmar.
They double him. Good defense, getting the ball out of the hands of Fajardo. Marcio, Troliano. CJ has to let this go. Perez. Oh! Big time 4! Take a look at this again, Dong J. Wow.
He had no choice. He knew the shot clock was winding down.
If you're TNT, you can't do anything about that. That's CJ Perez. 6 points here late in the second quarter. Kelly Williams again. Junmar meets him at the three-point line. Oftana finds the lane. Oftana stretches out.
Well, Junmar kept himself out there. He read the play, but he was late, so he didn't want to give up any foul. The pressure defense there. And then a cut from the weak side. Uh-oh.
Junmar, drop step finish. Beermen, take a look at this move by Junmar. Just too easy on the drop step baseline. Yay, Coach Chot was given a warning earlier, by the way, for continuous complaining. Meanwhile, RR drives inside, stretches out. What a finish by RR Pagoy.
So he and Oftana are beginning to pick up their game.
The boards right now.
They're big.
They can't teach size. Inside, again, that leads to a wide open Junmar layup. BGR has been quiet in this game. Vosotros shoots a three. Vosotros hits a triple. Kelly Williams attacks. And again, another miss, and he goes almost over the stanchion. Big Mo putting on the handles against Kubuntin. Kicks it out. Troliano, 4 seconds on the clock. Drops Oftana and gets the layup.
Great crossover there. Oftana trying to come back.
Calvin leans in, gets the layup. They go to Vosotros. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Almond has to create here. Drives, Vosotros, floater. Oh, backs it home. Don drives baseline. No foul call. Tough defense there by TNT. Kubuntin wants to go all the way, and he gets the layup to go. Sa tag-init o tag-ulan, elastisil mo yan. TNT has to throw the kitchen sink right now at the side Miguel Beermen.
Their defense really good, and this guy has sparked them. 8 points for him, you know.
Erico Cruz thought about it. They go down low to Junmar Fajardo now. Baseline. Oh, that's an elbow by Junmar. Not called. 2 points for Fajardo.
Yeah.
Heading. Hesitation. Vosotros. One more time. Alvin Vosotros is hot.
Attempt.
Oh, that's another foul. And that puts TNT in the penalty in the next foul. Both teams are getting their opportunities.
They've had great opportunities to either put the goal game away or come back.
Tua inside, gets the basket plus the foul.
Yeah.
TNT wants to talk things over. And the shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool. It won't let you down. A Beermen back to a double-digit lead.
TNT had no answer for Junmar. He just established the game completely for them.
And TNT had an early 10-point lead. Ross, big-time shot. Chris Ross with another three.
And again, they're helping off. He has 3 3-pointers here in the second half.
10 points for Chris Ross. Vosotros counters back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir!
Yeah, that might be a player they're going to have to use in the next games. The goalpost or whatever, it's automatic. The net.
Vosotros gets it to Kelly Williams. Inside
Nice pass.
BGR, who slams it down.
Good pass. Some moments of what you would say disappoint. Oh, Ross again.
4 3-pointers for Chris Ross. CJ Perez just takes it away. CJ all the way.
Heading, trying to take control here for his squad as early as he possibly can. Williams to the wing. Brandon Gunwell-Rosser knocks down that three.
That's huge. Again, for me, the big guys that can shoot, namely Kelly Williams, Gunwell-Rosser on one side, and Motow Tua stepping up. That's going to mean, for me, all the difference. You really spread out the court a little bit.
CJ Perez gets his first 2 points of the ball game. Too high there for Junmar to handle. Williams inside will overshoot. BGR with a putback. Basket and one opportunity there.
He takes a step up when it comes finals time.
The shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool.
At the beginning, it looked a little, pretty clean.
Kelly Williams for three, yes!
Uh-oh.
Daltuba on the outside. Ross puts up a three and hits.
Talk about stepping up. We talked about the vets stepping up. Chris Ross. Wow. Nice answer to the three-pointer, Kelly.
That's for sure. Not really known as the deadliest of three-point shooters on the Beermen side. BGR gets away. He's got 8 points.
See, a big game like this, finals, if it comes down to 1 point or 2 points, that's going to be a play that's remembered.
Jericho just checked in, puts up a three and hits. Seemingly likes his matchup here against Nieto. Forced shot, but still knocks down that. Jericho Cruz will put up a jumper. Short that time. Troliano inside for two. Off that putback. Bogoy is going to put up a long one. Will come up short. Vosotros tracks that one down. Vosotros is going to hit a three.
Don't give him space. Again, he's a 3x3. He's got 3x3 in his brain while playing 5-on-5. Saying, you give me enough space, I'm taking the shot. I don't have a lot of time. Don't waste my time.
What a move there by Wami Johnson.
Yeah, it goes over the outstretched hands.
TNT, as we take a look at this. That's why they have the margin. Heading's back. Bogoy is back. RR scores.
That's what he does. When you need something from him, he knows already. They need points. Gave it right to him.
Well, the Kraken is back. Let's see if they try to look for him. Jerome Tang will score.
That's
Those
a
are
big lift.
bonus points once again.
For sure. Just can't seem to find the bottom of the basket.
Look at that. CJ Perez with the defense draped all over him, still scores.
Touched it last, but the referees say ball goes to the white shirts.
But there's only 1 second on the shot clock, 1.5 to be exact.
The 0.5 helps.
Not gonna force it, a lot of time still in the shot clock. Ross for four, bang!
Wow, that's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Very good four for Mr. Chris Ross.
9. CJ finds Tang. Tang up and under move.
Wow.
What a spin he put on that one.
That's a
He's
great
got
shot.
6 points now.
Again, let's look at this wonderful play here. Excellent use of the rim as an extra friend. No one can really block through steal. And he,
The segment is brought to you by PLDT Home. Always on. Keep the connection going.
bam. That's the way to start out a half. Brandon Rosher going in hard, but he is denied, but not this time. That was a nice two-hand in the slam and jam. Got to make the most of it while you're here.
Calvin says second half is my time. Jumper.
There you go.
3.4 on this shot clock. Here's Calvin Oftana going to work. That's his first basket of the night. TJ Perez a little bit too strong.
Wow.
BGR with a foul. Nice baby hook there from the Kraken.
A no call by the referee. Yep, and that is a reach there by BGR.
Chris Ross knew it. He's actually right there getting ready to inbound the basketball already. CJ Perez inside, up and under move.
What an athlete. What an athlete.
Marshall to CJ. CJ will put up a long one. Hits a big three.
Look at this once again. You got CJ Perez lighting it up from
Lassiter, another three. Bang!
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Looks like he has found his range here.
The three-point king is out to do even more damage.
Lead is now 12. Biggest lead in the ball game for the San Miguel Beermen. 10 points in the contest here for Marcio. Heading, tries to answer.
Some careless moments, I guess you could say. Got to do a better job taking care of that ball as we look at that shot once again.
They're looking for Jordan once again. Why not? He's got the hot hand. Adam will try to get into space. Baby hook works.
Okay. That was a nice little jump hook there for Poi. He's got that reach advantage over Branjal. Ooh, Aram and Tautua are really going at it underneath. Let's see if Tautua tries to go right back at him.
And does.
Get ready for a stellar fourth quarter. That's all I can say.
That's for sure. But Heading says, I want to get into the fourth period with a lead. Puts up a three. Bang! Bang!
Stepping up.
They get it inside. Jericho, they just can't seem to find the Kraken inside.
Jericho Cruz. Look at it once again. Beats Oftana. Goes right against Cambutin. Gets met at the top with all of the contact and still put.
Short that time though. Cambutin battling for that rebound. Heading another three. Yes!
Oh, he is hot. This is a great game. Look at this. Not even hesitating.
And offensively, he urged the guys to stay patient, identify what the defense is giving, and to execute with a better flow. Now, as for Poi Era, the team's medical staff are looking at a possible hamstring strain. They're trying to check the stability of his knee because.
So Poi hamstring, Bogoy hamstring a couple games back. San Miguel's doing a great job of doing right now.
To the wing, Williams trying to tie things up. No.
Glenn Cambutin again playing out of place, but bigger than his frame. I'm telling you, he's a big, strong, tough character.
Boy, that guy plays with all heart. Jericho hits a big three.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it. And he knew it right away when he let it go. That confidence is just oozing.
Back to a 4-point lead here for the Beermen. We have just breached the 8-minute mark of the final quarter. Bogoy. That's a nice find. Williams, another three. Not that time. Cambutin, another. Sets up. Kelly Williams. Bogoy will attack inside. Up and under move.
Okay, move. That's what you call just staying patient, staying in the moment right there. Bogoy just really waited for the defense to fly by. Didn't panic, even with Junmar flying in his face.
That's tracked down by Mo. Extra pass, Trolliano will go inside. The Kraken. Jericho for three. Bang! You know, Vince, no Chris Ross here for the Beermen. Jericho Cruz hits another three.
That was huge. And Calvin Oftana will also come back. What a shot there, though, by Jericho. Really nowhere to go except take the shot from leaning back. Uh-oh, wide open.
CJ Perez trying to put the finishing touches to this one. Watch this once again. Shot of the game brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona.
This, have a chance at this championship, you got to play these last 4 minutes better than you played. I'm telling you. Give him again, Kelly Williams, if he can start making those shots, that'll be a big, big boost.
That's a great move there from Calvin. Jericho inside, up and under move. CJ Perez knocks down a three. That was again with a defense right in his face.
Look at this play once again. CJ Perez. Great D actually by
They keep shooting themselves in the foot. That's an easy put back there for the Kraken as he picks up another offensive rebound. And the lead is at 10. That's a 4, in and out. The pass
That's it.
goes to the wrong individual.
Yeah. Now they're just going to waste time. And I think the Beermen have kind of cracked the egg.
Almas is going to hold on to this one. No, he won't.
Huh.
Puts
Line
up
of
a long
fly.
one.
Look at this, calm of the shot though. No fear, absolutely. Give that guy.
So Nieta's going to have the final say here.
And we know TNT also a defensive team, right? They're one of the best defensive teams in the league. That time pretty much a wide open layup for CJ Perez. He doesn't really take too many dribbles, 1, 2, 3, maximum of 3, and then he's taking a shot.
Good high-low play there. Oftana goes to the other side and gets the first bucket of the game for TNT.
And I like how he's going for different looks, not just the outside, but also on the inside.
That time beating the defense, the fronting defense of CJ Perez, who will be his teammate for Gilas Pilipinas. Very, very soon. A steal coming from BGR. He's up ahead and he is gone.
Just quick hands that time by Chris Ross. And then he's really been the difference maker. Remember, in that series against Barangay Ginebra, everybody thought it was already Barangay Ginebra who was going to win that series. But then when Chris Ross stepped up, completely changed that complexion of the game. And even here in the finals.
He had a couple of DNPs in the semis. Now a starter back to his old role with a death 5 of the San Miguel Beermen. 3 of the 5 actually starting alongside Lassiter as well. And Rosser will get the end one. Good pass inside from Kelly. And now this shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game. It does not prevent you from getting a point. It hurts your momentum. It hurts your confidence as well. But they're playing good defense here. Beaten by the three-point shot of Chris Ross. Sometimes when you have an RH Dave there and a Jason Castro there, there's no pressure to score. But now, it's a must already from the second unit.
And that's the thing. If you look at TNT, if they're healthy, it's a very strong team as well.
Yeah. Download the Pilipinas Live app and update to the latest version to access Pilipinas Live Shorts for free.
We talked about turnovers and also the points off turnovers. Points off turnovers amongst off the 17 turnovers.
And now Aurin has it top of the key. Kelly will try again. A three-point shot is good for Kelly.
Got to keep on taking that.
Now an opportunity for TNT to take the lead. Aurin has it. Kelly will try again. Three-point shot is good. Back-to-back threes for Kelly. That is huge for the confidence of TNT. They won the matchup. Game 2, making only 2 triples. I mean, how many teams can do that? San Miguel did it easily as Calvin Oftana comes up short. Another bucket inside, already in double digits. There, prevent that one big run from SMB because usually it takes one. From a team as good as SMB, they get a 10-12 to nothing run on you, then game is wide open. Meanwhile, an answer. Heavy minutes for the starters of Coach Chotreyes. Only one sub has come in for them. And it is this guy, Kim Aurin, who misses another putback from BGR.
Because he's got a counter for every single one, right? Even his teammates do.
BGR, how about another one? 14 first quarter points for Brandon Danuelas Rosser. Calvin Oftana against the tenacious defense of Jericho. Finds a way through and hits the top layup. Boy, that was a difficult make from Calvin, extending their lead to 9. Only 1 point on the board, courtesy of that free throw coming from Jericho. Heading is with Aurin, Eruela, BGR, and Kelly. Danuelas Rosser on the drive and a throwdown. His second dunk of the match. And this shot of the game is brought to you by...
Backs are really going to be the key here in this series. Going to have to use their quickness advantage, their ability to shoot from the outside against Junmar and Tautua, and it's also their defense against SMB.
Marcio does not want to take the shot just yet. CJ towards his left, spinning to his right. Junmar Getting the putback to drop. Speed against CJ Perez still enough to get the stop. Amon with 4 to score. Vosotros gets to Espada. Jumper is sweet. Vosotros with a big on him. Amon trying to cross up the defense of Rondial. Asking for some help here. Goes to the crossover. Vosotros, another jumper. Doing his best to convince them otherwise. As this shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona High School. An early 3 will not work for Glenn Cobuntin as Marcio on the attack, fakes off Glenn, goes on the drive, overcooks it, another rebound, another pickup for Junmar, and it's an easy putback this time.
Yeah, pointed it out at the half that they need to be able to play with a little bit more urgency. You know, that is sometimes the difficulty when you're up 3-1.
3-point shot is open and down for RR. Pogoy got a lot of rest in the first half because of his foul troubles and that 3-minute penalty.
So a lot of threes, right? 3 fouls, 3-point shot, and a 3-minute penalty.
That is correct. Meanwhile, Mota Otua maximizing his size inside because he's going up against a smaller defender in Glenn Cobuntin again.
You don't want him on the bench.
Oftana goes inside, kicks it out, heading for 3. That's good. Did not score a single point in the first half. Now has 5 for TNT. Fajardo to Marcio. Lassiter gets the 3. Jordan pushing. The pass lands with Vosotros. We'll wait for BGR. Pogoy attacks inside, gets the bump and the bucket. And this shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with the Rexona Ice Cool. Vosotros far out. Only 8 to score. Almond falling away. The 3-point shot won't work. Put back. It's good for heading.
Well, that extra effort, that's what TNT needs to be able to do. Try to get those offensive rebounds because the shots are not falling like they did in the first 2 quarters.
Coach Peter Martin noted that as something they need to do better off, and that will be a turnover. TNT quickly ahead, the pass to BGR inside the other side.
San Miguel was left complaining to the referees, feeling that they got held down. TNT capitalized.
They will go back to the ball screen with Junmar. Pogoy with a snake dribble once again. The kick out, the swing to the corner. Vosotros for 3, it's gone!
Disadvantage of Vosotros, he ends up using his arms a little bit more, swinging it, getting called for that second foul.
Squad, a 15-point lead. The rebound tapped loose and recovered by TNT. Vosotros will attack. Vosotros will finish! Points in the ball game now, and it is the biggest lead of the matchup for TNT, 72-55. Goes on the drive, misses another layup. Junmar is there to save the day.
Whenever you have Junmar Fajardo inside, you know, you're more confident to take that shot because you know if you miss it, there's somebody there. There's a JMF, an 8-time MVP, to be able to get that offensive rebound.
Still a lot of time remaining for SMB to mount a counter attack, even if they're still down now by 15. Pogoy attacks once again and scores with the left hand. It has been the most effective play. As Oftana checks back in. Oh, they send the ball inbound. And that will be one defender down for TNT.
Because Pogoy thought that he was going to be subbed already by Oftana. So that was 5-on-4.
74-59. Still a 15-point lead. Jordan Heading takes a 3 and makes it. A big response from Heading.
Forward in his words, and I quote, "Tonight that stays the same. I will keep showing up for Coach Leo, just like how he showed up for me." Gentlemen.
But the ball will stay with the San Miguel Beermen. See, they're in a safe distance between the defenders against Cruz, but he will attack once again. Jericho banks it home as they could not stop him that time around. They still have time. Trollano to Cruz. Finally a touch for Junmar. Trollano for 4. It's good! Pogoy and Cobuntin coming for them. Trollano makes his move, hits the brakes. Ross to Jericho. Cruz loses his defender and hits the one-hander.
Jericho and Troliano just so strong when they attack that basket.
The former Falcons soaring here in the fourth quarter, wanting to win this championship series here and now. Pogoy, thwarted by Lassiter on the initial attack, won't be stopped on the secondary. Cobuntin takes a tumble, but he will tough it out and stay in this game. 2.5 remaining. They play on. Oftana is gone.
What they were pointing was there was an 8-second violation.
Ross, Lassiter, Fajardo, and Cruz for Coach Leo. Marcio goes on the drive. CJ, 1 of 9 from the field in this game. Perez still with it. CJ off the spin. The emergency pass. Jericho to be the buzzer. It's gone. They won't go down without a fight. Cruz elevating his performance here in the second half. Only 1 point in the first 24 minutes.
Will have to be studied in this final series, partner, because we know what he could do on the offensive end, but he hasn't been reaching those heights this time around as Calvin Oftana drains the first three-pointer of this game.
Yeah, that's the beauty about Calvin Oftana's game. Coming off a screen and roll, he would always be a threat, and you cannot give him that space to be able to launch a shot.
Here's Chris Ross walking this one down with R.R. Pogoy right in front. They go to Junmar at the post. He is the center of the universe of the San Miguel offense, and that is why. Finding Junmar Fajardo at the post, working on Kelly Williams. Junmar takes it up close.
This is not a good sign because, you know, it's totally different compared to the previous game wherein Junmar was not as active and aggressive to start things out.
Well, you know what? Junmar Fajardo, he's such a gentle giant as a person off the floor. Even on the floor, sometimes he might not be as aggressive as some people might like. But this start says otherwise.
Because sometimes, you know, the defense on there, R.R. Pogoy hits a three-point shot.
Working on R.R. Pogoy, trying to find anyone, but only finding the backdoor. Here's Calvin Oftana, they're running, touch passing, and oh, that was a pretty finish. Good tap away from Kelly Williams. They find R.R. Pogoy, hits the back. But another offensive rebound for the Tnt Tropang 5G, and Calvin Oftana finishing under duress.
You know, they just love the way it forces Junmar Fajardo to extend out on a one-on-one situation with Oftana. And once everyone is really ready to help out on Junmar, the shooters outside are definitely also all set to just take those shots.
Big Otavtua answers back by barreling his way inside.
You know, I felt that Glenn was really hoping that there was help coming from the baseline, which is what the usual, you know, suspects doing that is BGR, but he's just about to report right now.
Calvin Oftana in the corner. That's a tough shot, but it doesn't matter. Here's Wami Chongso. Wami. What a find to Jericho Cruz. Cruz pulls up right at the face of Glenn Cobuntin.
And that's how confident Jericho is. And that's what great games have been going on for Jericho here in the series.
Brandon Gunweller's roster now with Otavtua right in front of him. Brandon finds Glenn Cobuntin. Calvin Oftana pulls up and he scores yet again.
The confidence will just ooze all throughout.
Here's Amon Vosotros, quick trigger three.
There's another guy.
Was an issue. Against the Raiders trying to last the Pacers, that was a big issue. And of course, in certain games throughout the eliminations, that still was an issue. Jericho Cruz finds Junmar Fajardo in the interior. Partner, why? Why is it that the Tropang 5G all of a sudden are so much better at taking care of the leather?
Well, you know, you can see that they know that they cannot beat you one-on-one. They have to really unite together and move that ball around to get those open looks. They prefer the open looks rather than one-on-one plays.
Tnt Tropang buries a big triple, and the lead swings San Miguel's way.
Also be as deadly as Tnt Tropang.
Tnt Tropang with a triple to give the San Miguel Beermen the 3-point lead. And Coach Chotre has had Amon Vosotros now. He wants a 3-ball. Oh, what a shot from Alvin.
What a fight back here by TNT.
CJ Perez takes it strong. Puts it up and he scores. How did he flip that in? Junmar finds CJ Perez. CJ can't shake off Ryan Heruela. Oh, he's a bulldog, but CJ Perez is a predator, and CJ gets the ball! Oh my goodness! 0.1 left, what a sequence here from CJ Perez. Great defense all up until that last second shot from CJ.
Well, CJ has been really, that's why this is critical for TNT to really put the cups in the Beermen here starting the third quarter.
BGR gets a 3-ball to fall, and that's going to be big for the Tnt Tropang 5G, looking for more scoring all around.
You know, when it gets to, like, even if, like, let's say TNT goes onto high gear and goes toe-to-toe with them scoring-wise, it's going to be a big problem because in the first half alone, bench points is 22-6, and also in favor of San Miguel.
Here's Chris Ross. Pitching it over to Jericho Cruz. Cruz back to Ross. Ross. Oh, to the corner, Jericho Cruz. And that's the movement that San Miguel Beermen prayed for.
Wow, that's like a play for those great shooters overseas with the way they kick out the ball and then relocate, they themselves get the ball again.
Cruz started out that play on the opposite corner. 63-56 account here. And TNT, despite the good start of the San Miguel Beermen, refused to go away.
They have been really solid in this, really fighting. It's just that how can you, they have to really sustain their defense and try to lock down the Beermen, which is easier said than done.
Jericho Cruz wants a 3-ball.
Oh, wow.
And he gets it, a ball and one. Once again for the San Miguel Beermen.
These are difficult shots, Paolo. Stepping back for a 3, falling away. I mean, you gotta be really, has really come out of that slump or that struggle in the previous game, and now look at the way CJ has been performing.
Oh, and Fajardo, how do you score that? BGR was all over that, got up in the air, but still.
He had a lot of hang time there, Pao.
By hook or by crook, Jumar Fajardo gets the basket to fall. And here's Kelly Williams. The strong attack there, getting the dribble off the first step against Jumar Fajardo.
And that's Kelly's advantage. You just have to take it strong to the hoop. If Junmar especially extends out.
CJ Perez now. He's had arguably the best game he's had in this series so far. Jericho Cruz, oh!
Wow, Jericho's really happy.
And Arpogoy right in front of him. Jumar Fajardo looking, behind the back to CJ, to the corner. Here's Chris Ross. Splashes home, another triple. 2-11 in terms of quarter scoring.
Yes, this is a big run here in this quarter for San Miguel.
Motao Tua takes it strong. And there is nothing stopping San Miguel Beermen. But then here in the second half, partner, in the third quarter, San Miguel look like they are out for blood as Glenco Buntin manages to sneak in a 2. Heading. Maybe that can get him going into the fourth quarter. Here's Don Troliano working on heading. He goes strong inside. And how did he finish that? Don Troliano gets 2 and 1. In depth of the San Miguel Beermen. And we are seeing that in full effect here in quarter number 3.
Yes, definitely. A lot of these guys have really been.
The Tnt Tropang 5G with a 3-ball from Almon Basotros there with a good start. It takes a certain type of patience to be able to get the stop, and I know you got to score in a hurry. As Jumar Fajardo scores a basket and 1. Take a look at this again. What a feed from Jericho Cruz. This shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in heat of the game.
And yet he knows when to really give up that ball for a nice assist.
Here's Jordan heading. He goes in, and that's the easiest 2-pointer. He's going to throw the handoff. Marshall, big kick from Junmar. Pulls up for 3. Oh, that's a lay-in. Oh, that's a long 2 rather for Marshall Lassiter.
Not being defended well, he will definitely take shots, just like what happened previously.
Here's Calvin Oftana. Jordan heading. He pulls up. Heading gets a 3-ball.
Al was not really a shooter, he was more of a slasher. Eric Arijola is a shooter, I know.
Yeah,
that's why they're both seated beside each other.
Oh, Marshall Lassiter, 4 points in the game after that last basket. And has been dominating. He's only missed 1 shot the entire game so far. He is 10 of 11 in this one. As Amon Basotros gets a much-needed 2-pointer to fall. Here's CJ Perez. Now Marshall Lassiter. Oh, don't leave him open, because that's what happens. But really, it's been a team effort here for Miguel Beermen.
Oh yes, a lot of contributors in this game. The Junmar just cannot be stopped already. Kelly has really been tremendous, you know, with those outside bombs. Very consistent for a guy who's playing the big man's position.
CJ Perez. Can TNT get the stop? CJ Perez. Oh, in his bag. That was so pure.
Big turnaround for CJ's performance here in Game 6.
Kelly Williams lays that in. 6 points here for Kelly Williams in the last 2 possessions. And right now, TNT just need to find a way to get a stop. They need to find some of that energy that held San Miguel to only 11 points in the second quarter of game number 5. And CJ Perez says, that's not happening this time around. Glenn Cobuntin, now Kelly Williams driving. Cobuntin, Oftana, RR Pogoy. That's a 3. He misses. Cobuntin saves it to Kelly Williams. They're looking for the 3 ball. Calvin Oftana gets it. They know what's coming. And CJ Perez and the rest of San Miguel Beermen are on the parade all the way to the trophy.
CJ's big turnaround, Paolo, is really one of a kind here in this game. You cannot put a good player down in just one game and look at him differently. He definitely will always bounce back.